I I knew that I wanted to make a change in my life, and I knew that I wanted to start to really be like I wanted to take control over my life, and I wanted to stop blaming external circumstances for my own inability to actually follow my dreams. And I know I always say that. I feel like I say this in every video. I'm following my dreams, and it's like, Anna, what are your dreams? Like, but I really just think that there was so much programming that I had done, to myself that I really didn't think that I could do. Like, I really didn't think that I was capable of putting myself out there like this, and there's something so beautiful about it as well, because I feel like I'm really showing you guys like who I am, and I'm sharing very personal stories, and I've even gotten in a little bit of trouble with family members for sharing some stories, but the thing is, it's this is my story, this is my truth, this is what, you know, like it's not that I blame anyone for anything. It's not that I would change anything. I just like to share, and I like to contemplate, as you probably know by now if you've seen my videos. But yeah, I guess I wanted to put this video out, number one, just to explain my experience, give you some insight, but also to hopefully inspire you if you are interested in potentially putting out your own channel. And if it's something that you never even considered, honestly, consider doing it. And I swear I've been telling my friends this too, like, people will care about what you put out, that's something that we need to change, is like this idea that like nobody cares, like no one's going to care what I create. Like at the end of the day, there are videos that I've seen that had like no views, or channels, really tiny channels that I watched, but like this one video changed the whole course of my day, or had like just seeing this person talk so openly just really like made me feel something. And I don't think that the numbers and that the status of it all matters so much. And I think, like I mentioned in my previous video, just this pressure to like succeed, I guess. And I think nowadays everyone wants like, really quick growth. And I totally understand that as well. Like, but I just think that like YouTube is such an amazing opportunity for, I can't even believe that this is we are alive in this time where we can turn on a camera, talk about ourselves, and just be genuinely, truly, authentically ourselves, and like meet people who are like minded and receive love and give love to others. I think it's so beautiful. And I'm just so grateful to be living in this time. And yeah, so I got a bit sidetracked there, but my point being that YouTube is a great opportunity, and if you're interested in doing it, even if you're not interested in doing it, consider doing it. And if you are interested, or you have been, like I was since I was a kid, and it was something that I started when I was a kid, but I just stopped, and it really is an amazing opportunity for you to create. And I think it can even be a great opportunity for you to dip your feet into just just creating and just doing something for yourself, right? Like the biggest thing it's taught me is just like prioritizing me, like prioritizing what makes me happy, sharing the stories that I want to share, showing a particular version of me, which for me on YouTube is an upbeat version, even though I cry in some of my videos. But like a pretty upbeat version, like a raw version of me, and just the way that I am around like my close friends, you know what I mean? And there's something so special about that. And I think I think like, just turning on a camera and like talking to a camera as if no one's there, it seems so much more easy to do than, for example, like speaking in a room full of people. And I think that's what makes it so amazing, especially for like introverted people, creating content, is that you can just do it and have fun and it feels like nobody's watching. And then eventually some people do start watching and it's kind of amazing. And then you get to connect with those people. So, I really, again, like I honestly like could cry thinking about how grateful I am for YouTube, and especially having really had a drastic change in my social landscape in the last few months, and choosing to spend more time with myself, choosing to be more selective around, you know, just who I spend my time with. It's been extremely um comforting to have an online community of people. and and I will tell you, like, there's even, been days where it's like I'm not feeling the best, and then I get a comment, someone just giving me like just beautiful words and beautiful feedback, and it really warms my heart. And yeah, I do get hate comments as well, even though I'm a very small channel. But even the hate comments, I'm like, thank you. Genuinely, I'm like, thank you for like giving me your time, and your energy. And I'm not even saying that in like a, oh my God, thank you. Like, I'm literally just, the fact that like you are interacting with something that I created is like crazy to me. So it's, yeah, it's honestly been amazing. And guys, like, I know I sound a little bit like, okay, Anna, have you never like had social media? Like, the thing is, I was never on TikTok. Like, I was very against, I'm still pretty against TikTok. Like, I just don't like how like quick it is, and it's like, um and what it does to like your attention span. But I'm not trying to like get political right now. But basically, like, I'm not a TikTok person. And other than that, I really just had Instagram over the years. And I really liked like my Instagram and how it looked. The thing with Instagram is it's so superficial, like you really can only, I guess, just any short form content in general, like it's hard to actually get to know the person like deeply to their core, right? Whereas YouTube, you watch one video, you probably get a good picture of the person. You watch another video, you get an even better. And then if you're like binge watching their videos, then suddenly it's like you feel like they're your cousin. Like, I definitely have that with some YouTubers I watch where it's like I just feel such a connection to them. And it's really interesting to have those parasocial relationships. And that's really like the time that we're in. And it's, I mean, if anything, I think we're just gonna continue to see more of it. But I think it's cool, like, I really do. And I think I have such a positive mindset about like, you know just like growing on the internet, and like creating just a community of people, and meeting people who love to do this stuff as well, and who love to share their perspectives, and who are open-minded. And I just, even seeing your guys' comments, even the negative ones, you guys, like, I'm so grateful. And yeah, I guess this wasn't really a super informative video. This was just my perspective on starting YouTube after a month. It's been amazing. If you guys want a more technical video on like, when I started, like how did that happen? Like, how did I choose my channel name? How did I choose, my branding? How did I choose my videos and everything? Because I feel like now I'm at a point where it's like, because I am still working full time, I'm kind of in a good rhythm with the content that I am putting out. Um, but honestly, it was a lot of like research in the beginning of like what I should do, because I wasn't super familiar with anything like the settings in YouTube, like YouTube Studio, just figuring out like, the algorithm and things like that. So I can definitely make a video on that if you guys are interested. Um, And also, there are so many people on YouTube who just create free content on how to grow a YouTube channel, a million just things that you can find. And it's all of it is like free, or like there's software as well, like AI software and stuff that's just amazing. Like so much of the process has just been so streamlined now to create content that like it's really it's a great way if you're a creative person, if you want to get your voice out there, if you want to create a community and a message and everything, then like do it, please. I really encourage, whenever I fall in love with something, I really encourage people to do it as well, because trust me, it's like it's an amazing feeling to have that. And it's like no matter what happens in my day, if I have a, a bad day at work, it's like I just know like, well, at least I get to go home and film a YouTube video and just talk about how I'm feeling and talk about, this recent experience that I had that, was wild or whatever. And I think it's really, really amazing. And yeah, so think about it. If you're not interested at all, then that's totally fair as well. And, there's a lot of content on YouTube that you can watch. I still consume a lot of content. YouTube's my favorite place right now because also I'm in a huge period of learning. I'm learning, learning, learning. Like I come home from work, I'm learning about various subjects and literally just like trying to optimize like just everything, Like I'm trying to like build systems and just make my life as easy and as simple as possible, and also set myself up for the future. And I think that YouTube is one of the best places, one of the best resources for us to get information on doing that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's great. I should be sponsored by YouTube after this video. I even have the red sweater. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, but I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Oh, I did just want to mention, oh my goodness, my heart was so like full when I came across this channel on YouTube. I don't know the guy's name, but it's this guy who he moved out of the projects thanks to YouTube. Like from what I saw on his channel, he's been on YouTube for a few years now, so it wasn't just like an overnight success type of thing, but he moved his family out of the projects with YouTube, like as working on YouTube. And I literally commented on his post, just I was so like it's so heartwarming, and like seeing channels like those like literally just make me believe in like the good in the world again. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that little story because it's like it's so easy for us to fall into the trap of there's so much going wrong and whatever. And it's like, yeah, as much as things are going wrong, which they have to, if they're going right, then there must be things that go wrong. Um, there's also just a lot of things that are absolutely amazing, a lot of success stories, a lot of people who are winning, and like seeing that is so motivating and inspiring, and it's really what I'm trying to consume. I'm really not trying to consume any of the you're gonna fail or all the negative stuff. And it's yeah, it just yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that story up because I thought it was so freaking cool. And um, yeah, and I've seen a lot of stories like that on YouTube actually recently, and I think it's really amazing. So yeah, guys, I think that's all for tonight. I had a long day, but I'm really glad I made this time. I didn't get this time. I made this time to like just kind of recap the last month. And if you have any specific questions about my journey, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm always open to sharing. And um, yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. And if you haven't seen my last video, check it out. And subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with my new uploads.